Hello everyone, welcome to another react. I'm sorry if I'm not in a decent mood, but I just got done having, well, the worst emotional mental breakdown before this react. Well, technically during the first attempt of this, but that's another story for another day. I'm gonna try to get through this thing, that way I can get on with the prediction, which, again, I'm definitely hoping they do just fine. Also, apologies if you hear in the background noise. That's because Lex and her kids are over, and Lex is doing her laundry over here for reasons I won't go into full detail. So, I'm sorry if my energy's out of it. It's just, the weekend was awful, and I really don't want to go into full detail. So, anyways, if you want to see the original video, it'll be in the description. So, let's get on with this. Boba Fett versus Predator. Now, I have a gut... While I may be on Team Predator, I have a gut feeling that Boba Fett might somehow pull a win out of nowhere. But I just hope if he does, they actually give Predator an honorable death, because I'm a big Predator fan, and I really don't want to see them fuck up the Predator in the most dumb way, like Captain America versus Batman and Lex versus Doom, or Luthor versus Doom. I should just say Luthor versus Doom, because it's essentially saying Lex versus Victor Vaughn. That makes no sense. Anyways, again, original videos will be in the description as always. Now I'm going to try my best to get through this react. Hopefully next time I won't be in a depressed mood or feeling down in the dumps, but I am calmed down, so I apologize if I just don't sound as energetic. So if you want to see the original videos, again, they'll be in the description. So without further ado, let's get this over with.
Boba Fett, the greatest bounty hunter from a galaxy far, far away.
And there's my boy.
The monstrous manslayer from beyond the stars.
There's nothing quite like the thrill of the hunt, especially when you're chasing that most dangerous game.
Not humans, we're talking face-hugging aliens and space wizards. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Yeah, get on with it.
Throughout the galaxy, few names are as
like I said, I'll try my best to read any cliff notes or whatever.
Army of all time cloned after you're dead. No big surprise.
In an incredibly convoluted bid to wrest control of the Galactic Republic, the Sith Lords Darth Sidious and Tyrannus secretly organized the construction of a clone army based on the genetic code of the galaxy's greatest bounty hunter at the time, Jango Fett.
On one condition, Jango Unchained got to keep one unaltered clone as his son, Boba, who became a cute little murderer just like his pop. Well, that is, until Jango, let it get to his head.
Just as headstrong as his
father,
Boba swore vengeance.
Okay, I thought the Clone Wars Boba Fett was non-canon. Again, I could be wrong. At this point, I really don't care. Alpha 183, 6 feet, cloned human, Daimyo of Mos Espa. I'm probably guessing that is on Tatooine, like in the Book of Boba Fett, so since it's the current canon at this point, because Disney decided let's scrap all the other canons and say fuck it. Collects monster teeth, I don't know why. A simple man making his way through the galaxy like his father before him.
On the Jedi and devoted his life to becoming as deadly an assassin as his forebears.
Yeah, cause the Fets aren't just random badasses, they're Mandalorians. Basically a society completely dedicated to the art of war. most of the time.
Indeed. In the galaxy's past, Mandalorians have waged war against the Jedi and easily held their own, despite lacking use of the Force.
And what's a self-respecting Mandalorian without his Mandalorian armor? Inherited from his dad, Fett's armor is made out of Beskar.
Now, before you get anywhere with the whole, oh, the armor's made out of Beskar thing, I'm going to tell you now, original continuity, it was made out of Durasteel. And then Mandalorian Season 2, I believe, changed all that. Like, they retconned the whole Durasteel thing into actual Beskar metal.
Also known as Mandalorian iron, Beskar is one of the strongest materials in the galaxy, tough enough to resist thermal detonator blasts and lightsaber strikes. Even bolts of lightning that can vaporize people aren't enough to harm the armor itself.
Fett's helmet has a targeting system, lets him see in infrared, and even has 360-degree vision.
And his wrist-mounted vambraces, designed to counteract the Force user's powers, come with a variety of indispensable tools, like a flamethrower, fiber cord whip, mini concussion rocket, laser beam, and forearm
I
blades.
keep forgetting the
But
laser
when
beam's
Fett
a new
wants to
thing.
take his opponent by surprise, he breaks out the kneecap rockets. Not since the butt machine guns has Death Battle seen a weapon so devious.
You had to reference quite possibly the worst Mega Man battle ever. Don't get me wrong, I can understand that this one was one of those, oh, old school beats new school situation, but god damn it, don't remind me. It's outdated by today's standards, and that's why I like the newer Mega Man battle, the one with the Battle Royale. That one I like a little bit better.
As a living Swiss Army gun, Fett prefers long-range combat.
So it helps to have a jetpack for quick getaways, especially one with a rocket that can nuke small spacecrafts. He also has his trusty EE-3 carbine rifle and blaster pistol, which is powerful enough to vaporize a dude in one shot.
But should
Yeah.
an opponent get too close for comfort, or should his jetpack inevitably malfunction, Fett can reacquaint his victims with their maker with his Gatterfy stick, handcrafted by Fett himself as part of a Tusken rite of passage. Kind of like how Jedi make their
Yep, current
lightsabers.
canon.
Add in your
Current
classic
canon.
flash bombs, sonic bombs, gas bombs, motion sensor bombs, and the uber-powerful thermal detonators, and Fetty's basically a one-man army.
Thermal detonators can
He even
annihilate
has his
small buildings
lightsaber,
and
which I
leave this
still
giant
thought that
stone
wasn't
grid.
even
Based on its
canon
size and the
because the
number of
whole
bombs used, each one should be
Legends
packed
thing
with
is no
around
longer
3.5
exists.
tons of TNT.
But his weapons aren't all that make Fett so
Oh,
deadly.
God.
He's a master marksman, hand-to-hand fighter.
Hang on,
His
go-
weapons aren't all
go
that make
back.
Fett so
You had to reference that god-awful Star Wars fighting game on the PS1. Wow, I didn't see that one coming.
deadly. He's a master marksman, hand-to-hand fighter, and tactician. He'd need to be to take on the Jedi and steal their sweet, sweet laser swords for himself.
He outsmarted the Jedi Master Mace Windu as just a child, and we know he's fought multiple Jedi after the Purge. In the old Legends timeline, he even fought Darth Vader twice. The
Yeah.
same veteran was a dogfight at near light
Legends
He's
timeline.
decked out with all those tools to distract and confuse Jedi and their space magic long enough to get a clean kill.
And while he has a professional code of honor, when it comes to combat, Fett will use any underhanded tactics he can think of, perfect for fighting honorable Jedi. As my personal hero once said, silly Jedi. If only he was here right now to kill all these stupid meatbags.
That's probably not good.
Okay, I think Dummy just went psychopath.
Boba can crumple steel doors with ease.
Reputed as the best bounty hunter, killed hunted Jedi.
Walked it off. He was, and I quote, very angry about it. Not even the Sarlacc, the giant monster space vagina itself.
Killed
was
target
involved
miles
in
away
it.
with his
No matter the
rifle,
con-
escaped the Sarlacc pit and multiple cannons. Even though the current canon is now the Disney canon because they said screw all that and just make it one specific canon. Which involves the crappy sequel trilogy.
Continuity.
Even into middle age, Boba remained a force to be reckoned with. In the older timeline, he led the Mandalorians to victory in the Yuzon Vong War, and even trained the Jedi Jaina Solo to defeat her brother, who just so happened to be a Dark Lord of the Sith. I guess even Boba was able to overcome his anti-Jedi prejudices.
And then Disney axed all that. But who gives a shit when you're sitting pretty on Jabba's throne like an absolute pimp?
Yeah, which led to the events of Book of Boba Fett.
Or like a panther.
He even managed to defeat Cad Bane in a duel, possibly the greatest bounty hunter the galaxy had ever seen up until that point.
Second greatest now is, and look at that dodge, channeling some of that Han shot burst energy I see.
So if you ever find yourself in Fett's crosshairs, don't bother running. You'll only die tired.
Yeah. Alright, now, my biggest concern is that if they fuck up the Predator research, I'm going to be really, really sad. But let's see how they actually fare with the Predator research, because so far I has like a big gut feeling that Boba Fett might somehow steal the kill. Who knows?
The year was 1987. In the balmy jungles of Central America, an elite American Spec Ops unit would come into conflict with Soviet-backed insurgents. Their mission was a success, but little did they know, they were the ones being hunted.
It was almost as if the jungle itself was killing them. But in reality, it was a traveler from beyond the stars, a superhuman killing machine whose entire life was devoted to murder.
This was a predator, and these men were its prey.
And this alien hunter had more than
Yep.
enough gnarly gadgets to take Arnie and his crew down, like the plasma caster, a shoulder-mounted laser cannon.
It has a tracking system connected to the Predator's biohelmet, which allows him to see in X-ray, UV, and night vision. This is on
He's
top of
also
the
able to
Predator's-
have... no, wait a minute. He's also got xenomorph vision, which unfortunately isn't used much in the Predator lore, because its only existence is within the AVP lore. So, which from the looks of it, they're also referencing AVP movies and comics and games. So, ironically, I'd say that's the best.
own unique
We
way
got
of
some
seeing
good
through natural
good
infrared
choices
sight.
here.
Essentially, he tracks individuals by recognizing differences in heat signatures.
Too bad humans can't do the same, since the Predator's full-body light-bending camouflage makes him invisible to the naked human eye, letting him blend into the shadows and pick off his prey one by one.
But as ruthless
Yep.
as that sounds, the Predator is actually an honorable fighter, who relishes the chance to fight up close and personal with his iconic wrist blades.
And guess what? For as bad as this
Predator
one
1's
was,
still the best,
dude wasn't
one of the
even
best
that special.
movies.
In fact, he was actually kind of a noob. There's a whole planet of these guys.
Yep, and yep, they're even referencing AVP stuff. So, in other words, they actually did some decent things here so far. So far, I'm liking the research.
These are the Yautja. Yautja? Yautja?
It's pronounced Yautja, Wiz. You are a blaspheming heretic, and you should be chastised for your fucking unknown knowledge for not knowing how to pronounce that species name. AKA the Devil, Rakshasha, or Rakshasha. Sorry, I'm not that great at pronouncing names. Several hundreds of years old. Well, they kind of got the age is a little bit off, because they're like, it's more than that, essentially, but I'll let it slide. Remember, this Predator fan is watching like a hawk. Height, 2.5 meters, 8 feet, 136 kilograms, 300 pounds. Attracted to heat and conflict, collected the skulls of its many, many kills.
Yautja? They never actually say it in the movies.
Fair
Yautja
point.
society
They
is
do.
based
They
around-
that is fair. They never say it. In fact, much to my dismay, they only called the Predator in one movie, and it was that god-awful 2018 film. Ugh.
around one thing: hunting. The bigger and deadlier the game, the more honor slaying it brings.
Which is why the Predators take on muscly 80s action heroes for breakfast.
What's also crazy, they've also took on the likes of Superman, Batman, Judge Dredd, Terminator, and teamed up with the likes of the Darkness and the Witchblade. Even though I'm pretty sure those are its own continuity, and those don't have its own... It has its own lore, essentially.
Just one failed hunt forever.
Okay, we're
leaves the
referencing
Yautja
Predator
in
Concrete
humiliation and
Jungle.
death. And since Yautja lifespans can last hundreds of years, that would mean that Elder Hunters have centuries of combat experience and have never been defeated. They have literally kept winning for hundreds of years.
And this is the kind of predator we're looking at today. The only way to become a fully independent hunter, a blooded hunter, is to slay their equally dangerous rivals, the Xenomorph. With bulletproof skin, acid blood, and retractable penis mouth, these aliens are dangerous enough to take down even the best Yautja hunters.
Which is why...
Ah, of course you had to make a sex joke when it came to the Xenomorph. Good on you, Boomstick.
They carry a greatly diversified arsenal compared to the original Jungle Hunter. These more exotic weapons are earned over the course of numerous successful hunts and are proof of a Yautja's mastery and experience. Like the retractable combi sticks, net guns, and controllable smart discs that vibrate at supersonic speeds.
Allowing them to kill their ultimate equally dangerous rival, Gary Busey.
They even carry a portable EMP that will disrupt all electric...
Okay, so biohelmet, thermal vision, X-ray vision, UV vision, night vision, neural vision, tech vision, translator, biofilter. They also have xenomorph vision, but because the Predator's not fighting a xenomorph, they will not have that vision in this fight. Plasma caster, combi stick, wrist blades,
forcing their prey to fight them on their terms.
camouflage, smart discs, death gun, spear gun, medicomp, electric jammer, plasma scythe. Wait, plasma scythe? Oh, I see what they're referencing. They're referencing Aliens vs. Predator Extinction. A game I actually have not played much of on the channel. I might do that. I might do that first stream tonight, just to get my mind off of the terrible weekend I had.
This dark plasma,
okay, so... I mean, they do realize that the Predator has more than just that. The weapons vary depending on the hunter.
Through their body, ensuring their victim will die in as little as 4 hits.
Even without his arsenal, the Predator is a literal beast. He's strong enough to tear through 2 inches of steel.
Okay, let's see here. Regularly kill xenomorphs, can toss around Gorman with ease. Wrist gauntlet bomb can destroy entire cities. That'd be the self-destruct device. Manhandled Arnold Schwarzenegger, bait superhumans in combat. I'm probably guessing they're referencing the likes of Batman and whatnot. Ripped steel walls like tissue paper, defeated a xenomorph queen, Pred-Alien Hunter proposal. Death battle. You also forgot that they also have killed their own kind. Should they go a dark, dishonorable route, they become a bad blood, distancing themselves from the clan. Apparently they forgot that part.
Feel like it was tissue paper. Casually invent the first Mortal Kombat fatality and give Mother Nature the finger. Lions, tigers, and bears? Oh shit!
It helps that Yautja armor is plasma forged, making it incredibly durable.
The Predator is tough enough to tank huge gas explosions and fast enough to dodge laser beams.
But even if a Predator is defeated, he is expected to perform one final rite.
Yep, the iconic scene. God, I want to watch that movie again.
Based on the size of that blast, this would be exploding with 15 times the energy as the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima.
So, when a Pred wants you dead, there's no escape. Not even an army of xenomorphs and their queen are enough to take the toughest Predators down. When even Arnold fucking Schwarzenegger shits his pants in your very presence, you know you're as badass as they come. A goddamn sexual Tyrannosaurus.
Okay, that wasn't even as funny. Now... most of the research for the Predator they did was accurate, but they did forget a little few important details, like bad bloods, super predators. Did they completely forget that Predators was a film? Apparently they did. Apparently everyone forgot that Predators was a thing, and if anything, I'd rather watch Predators, Predator 2, and Predator and the upcoming Prey movie over 2018's garbage film. Alright, time for me to lose. Time for me to lose.
Time for a death battle!
I'm still on Team Predator, though. But I have this gut feeling that I might be wrong. Like I said, I'm somewhat better now, but earlier I wasn't. From the looks of the Predator model, it looks like the, they took some inspiration off of the MKX model. Whoever animated this, good job. Well, there goes the gun. There's that. Again, I don't remember Boba Fett ever having that. There's the combi stick. And I already forgot what Boba Fett's wielding. Oh, smart disc.
You're mine.
They got the Predator right, where he mimics the voices. There's the Predators. Again, when did Boba Fett cauterize the wound? And there's...
You are one ugly motherfucker.
Okay. 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 You definitely referenced the movie. With that, you gain my respect. Uh-oh. Damn, that doesn't help. The fire. Oh no. He used the fire against him. There. Nice.
Taking this. Fools.
Let me guess. Boba Fett survived, didn't he? Dane. Well, that was my first loss of the season, but I'm actually not mad about that. I gotta say, though, I think my stepdad actually proved me wrong. That end, they actually did a fucking fantastic job. So I think I just found my third 13 out of 10, despite it being my first loss. Like, it actually earned my respect. As a Predator fan, this one earned my respect.
KO! Man, Boba was always a one-man army, even as a one-armed man.
Despite the Predator's fearsome...
Let's see here. Beskar withstands nearly all Predator's attacks. Lightsaber can destroy Predator's equipment. Greater range and battlefield control, though he's vulnerable to the epicenter of a nuclear blast. Jetpack prone to malfunction. Physically stronger, theoretically more experienced, less varied arsenal. Well, for one, they didn't really use every single arsenal that the Predator had. So, they just condensed it from different sources. Like, they forgot the plasma handgun, they forgot the fact that the Predator could literally modify the plasma caster into a different weapon, which is basically the plasma handgun in AVP Requiem. They forgot that they fought Bad Bloods. Camouflage can be seen... I think that one, honestly, counters each other. Like, Predator could see Boba Fett, but Boba Fett also could see Predator, so in a sense, it doesn't really make much of a difference. So, okay, yeah, they're right. But yeah, gotta say, though, will we get the Predator to return for Arbiter? Most likely. Most likely. For this one, they actually earned my respect a little bit.
Power and experience, Fett's versatility and arsenal allowed him to survive this hunt.
While Boba could crumple steel, the Predator could easily tear straight through it, making him the stronger of the two.
But while the Predator could dodge laser beams, Fett could match Force users with near light speed reactions, making them similar in speed.
However, the major difference was durability.
While the Predators are definitely tough, Fett's Beskar armor covers more of his body, and would easily resist almost all of a Predator's arsenal.
Like the plasma caster, usually hot enough to blast a hole through anything. But you know what else is made of plasma? Lightsabers, which bounce off Beskar, no problem.
Specialized tools like the
Oh,
sight.
oh, fuck, you're right, shit. I forgot that lightsabers that used, like, plasma energy. Shit!
With its ability to bypass conventional matter, could manage to kill Fett with a few lucky hits. However, Fett's jetpack and long-range arsenal allowed him to fight safely from a distance.
And Fett's kit countered a lot of what Predator could do. His helmet's infrared could see past Pred's camouflage. His flamethrower messed with Pred's thermal vision, and nothing the Predator had could withstand a lightsaber strike.
Also, the Predator's EMP could not disable Fett's armor, considering Beskar has withstood bolts of electromagnetic energy before without short-circuiting.
That's not to say the Predator was totally outmatched. He had a lot of similar gear, and a peak Predator would have had centuries of combat experience backing him up. Way more than Boba.
However, Fett was generally trickier. Predators fight with a code of honor, and rarely, if ever, employ dirty tactics.
Well, Fett isn't...
Okay, they did kind of refer... so they did actually kind of reference the Bad Bloods, but they only saved it for the end. But they hardly mentioned anything about them.
Totally without honor, he still employs dirty tactics to win fair fights, and was more likely to outfox the Pred given the chance.
Of course, none of that would have mattered had the Predator taken them both out with his nuclear suicide bomb. At its epicenter, it would have been more than powerful enough to fry Fett. At its epicenter. The further away you are from the center of a blast, the less energy you're getting hit with.
By our calculations, Boba only needed to get about 50 meters away before the energy he was tanking was only about as much as your average thermal detonator, which the Beskar can survive. And given the countdown lasts 40 seconds, there was more than enough time, especially with a jetpack. Hell, Arnie escaped the same attack just by sprinting.
But perhaps the most important difference is the scope of their prey. Xenomorphs are definitely deadly, but they're not quite as dangerous as a master Force user who can read minds and throw starships around like they're made of paper. Fett was definitely prepared for anything the Predator could throw at him, even space magic.
Yeah.
The Predator was as deadly and skilled as they come, but Fett's cunning, arsenal, and impenetrable armor gave him the win.
Congrats to Boba! Give him a hand! Oh wait, he's already got one.
The winner is Boba Fett.
That was not a funny pun, Boomstick, and you know it.
Hey, if you want more Death Metal ASAP, why not grab a membership?
Okay, so
You'll
this
get exclusive emotes, patches,
actually
live
did
chat,
earn... You actually earned this Predator fan's respect. Now, can you please put Predator against Arbiter and I'll be happy?
live streams, and a bunch of behind-the-scenes stuff. Just click that join button. Thanks for watching.
Alright, what's next? Oh no. Raiden better win. Raiden better win. Oh, what's this? Whoa. What's this? Bonus episode Excalibur vs. Raiden. First members watch early July 10th. Deska Death Battle gets a new season. Yay! Another show coming back. But when are we getting Death Race again? I liked Death Race. I like Death Race. Death Race actually, I had fun trying to guess all the vehicles in that series, and yet they never got back to it. If anything, Rooster Teeth, people at Death Battle, if anything, try doing more Death Race during their time off. I will definitely watch it. So, any day, with that note, yeah, first loss of the season. So yeah, I can definitely say I underestimated my stepdad, who is an OG Star Wars fan. But with that out of the way, but yeah, that doesn't mean I'm not going to stream anything Predator. I don't hate this episode. It's just, I may make this like a 11 out of 10. Not the high max amount, but it is up there. It's just, they left out a few key details. So, other than that, the moment you made Boba Fett say you're one ugly motherfucker, you earned my respect right off the bat. So, with that being said, I think not only did this episode kind of cheer me up from the shit weekend I had, I could definitely say this episode is up there. It's not a 13 out of 10. It's definitely like in the 11 out of 10 or 12 out of 10 range. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to riding, kicking, Tenno Excalibur's ass. And yes, I am aware I have not played much of Warframe, so I don't know any of the lore. So it's going to be fun trying to decipher all the lore for the prediction for that episode. But other than that, you actually earned my respect, Death Battle. But now, can you do me a solid favor? Put the Predator with every gear, not just specific ones that you combined, just every single gear. You did it with Link vs. Cloud, do it with Predator, and then I'll be happy. Like, it would make sense. So, hopefully you enjoyed this react. Sorry if I sounded out of it at the beginning, but thankfully this actually kind of cheered me up a little bit better. But yeah, they actually earned my respect. But now, can we have Arbiter versus Predator, please? It was one of the most requested ones for years. So, and now that Boba Fett's got his win, can we not have him return? Don't make any character that returns for like a second or third time like Batman. He's got too many returns. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed. Till then, your Captain Hedgewolf signing off. I'll see you in the next stream. So good day, people.